Welcome back, children. Yes, so we'll continue this lesson, that is time. Yes, in first session what you learned? In first session you learned how many days in a week and how many days in a month. Yes, and how many months are there in a year and how many days in a year, and also you know about the leap year, how many days it comes in a leap year. Yes, when it comes leap year. So those all you studied in a first session. Yes, so in this session you will learn, that is calculation of time. This is session 2, calculation of time. Yes, so in your previous class already you know that is about the clock. Yes, so already you read that, and here just recalling this lesson here. So observe the figure of a clock. They can be given here. See this clock. So see the clock, this one. So here they can be mentioned here. Yes, so how many equal parts are there in the dial of a clock? Yes, so in this clock how many equal parts are there? So how many equal parts are there in a dial of a clock? Yes, see totally there are 12 equal parts. 12 equal parts are there in the dial of a clock. Yes, so there are 12 equal parts are there in the dial of clock. Second one they can given here. So this is the first one. So what does the bigger needle in a clock? So first we will see this clock. Yes, this is, we write as, this is clock. Okay, here 12, here 6, 3, 9, 12 in between, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11. Yes, so we'll show the point. Okay, this needle is small, this needle is what? Big. Yes, so this is the clock. First they can give how many equal parts are there here, from 1 to 12 equal parts in the dial of the clock. And second one they can give what does the bigger needle in a clock indicate? What it indicates? 12 bigger needle, it indicates the minute handle. What it indicates? It indicates minute. The bigger needle in a clock indicate minutes. Yes, so it indicates minutes. And here that is what it is, a small third one. What does the small needle in a clock indicate? What does the small needle, what does it indicate? It indicates the small needle in a clock indicate what? Hour. So it indicates hour. Next, how many minutes from an hour? From 1 hour, how many minutes are there? So it will become a, so this long needle is there, no? So this long needle, big needle, it will becomes in once it comes as a, again it start from 12 to again it will be come and stand in 12. So it completely 60 minutes in an hour. Okay, that is fourth one. How many minutes from an hour? There are 60 minutes. 60 minutes so 60 minutes in an hour, from an hour. Yes, from an hour. So 60 minutes. How many seconds from a minute? So how many seconds from a minute? 1 minute from how many seconds it goes here? How many seconds? 60 seconds. So 60 seconds from a, this is not from, this is also from a minute. Yes, understood this one? Okay, they can given here the time. Read the time as shown by the following clock. Write the time in a blocks as shown, each in given in a blanks. Here see, they can given here times, they can be given here. So what we will be write here? We will write the time. So first one, it is here 3 past what? 10. 3 past 10. It means we can call as 3:10. 3 past, we are reading how it is? We are reading 3 past 10. Yes, next one, this is, so it's a small needle is in 6 and the big needle is in 8. So we can call as 5 past 40. 5 past 40 minute. Okay, next one. Here small needle is 4 and big needle is 9. Yes, so we can call this one, how we will be read? So it is the quarter to 4. Quarter to 4. Next one, they can given here third mean. Time of each clock is given below. According to that time, draw the small and big needles. They can mention here 3 times. That is first one 2:20, 3:15, 7:35. So what you will do? You will be mention that, you will be draw that here 3:20. 3 small needle, 20 it is big needle. So you can be show like, yes, sorry, 2:20. It's not a 3:20. It's a 2:20. Second one 3:15. 3:15 like, so like you can be show. Next one, that is 7:35. 7:35. They can, you can show that both the most this needles in 7 only. 7:35. Okay, so you can see, do that work. Next one, to read the time in a clock to the nearest hour or a minute. So here they can given here. So another one here, 9:30. So they can be given here 9:30. How we will be reading? 9:30. Here they can given here 8:45. So we will read 7:45. Yes, okay. So here they can given here another one. So here 5 minutes to 9. It reaches, it will become as 9 o'clock. How many how many minutes are need to 9? So it is 5 minutes to 9. Here 10 minutes to 8. And here see 10 minutes to 12. 10 minutes to 12. Yes, we can given here that. So next one, so we will understanding to express the time in anti-meridian and post-meridian. Yes, now we will study about anti-meridian and post-meridian. Anti-meridian, AM. Post-meridian. What we can call post-meridian? Post-meridian, PM. Yes. So from, they can given here one of the activity to you. Activity: from morning to evening you do many activities. Write a few activities you do before and after coming to school. Before and after coming to school. Yes. Before going to school and after coming school. So what you will do, for example, I'll tell you one of the students. Okay, so his name is Abhishek. So his daily activities, what it is: morning 6 o'clock he get up. 6 o'clock means 6 a.m. 6 a.m. he get up in the morning. Yes. So next 6:15 he'll up to 6:15 he fresh up and he'll come back. Okay. So next 6:15 a.m. Yes. 7 o'clock he'll go to a bath. He'll go to a bath 7 o'clock, 7 a.m. Yes. So after, but it means he will come back and he will be get up and ready to going to school. Yes, he's become a ready. So 8:30 he will become ready. Okay. 9 o'clock he'll eat a morning breakfast. 9 o'clock a.m. Yes. So 9:30 he leave from home. So to go to school, he is going to a school timing is 9:30 a.m. Yes. So he went to school. After evening 5 o'clock it's leaving time, school leaving time. 5 o'clock evening, that is p.m. Okay. So he is leaving 5 o'clock and he'll reach a 5:30 home. Yes. So after he'll come back and he'll get up fresh and it's take a time to 6 o'clock evening, 6 o'clock, that is p.m. And so he'll eat something snacks, light food he'll eat. So 6:30 he sit to read, that is p.m. 6:30 p.m. he sit and start to read. So up to 8:30 he'll read. Okay. 9 o'clock, so he's so 8:30 to 9 o'clock he's watching TV, or as he's talking with their house members. Yes. So up to 9. Okay. 9 o'clock is a dinner time, that is p.m. dinner time. After 9 o'clock eating time over. So next 9:30 it's go to bed, that is 9:30 p.m. it's go to bed time. So this is one of the students, that is what Abhishek, what daily activities from morning to till night. Yes. So likewise your activities, whatever they can write, they can only they can mention here 6 point they'll mention here. So you will be write down your activities from morning to till night. Okay. Yes. Classify the activities which you have listed according to the given tabular column. So what you will be writing now here, so those we will be classifying. How we will be classifying? So first we can going to understanding what is the meaning of what antemeridian and what is the meaning of post meridian. Yes, the time between midnight 12 hour to midday 12 hour. This is we can call as a antemeridian. Here also the time between midday 12 hours to midnight 12 hour. Yes. So here antemeridian means what? Antemeridian means the time between midnight 12 hours to midday 12 hours, that is we can call as antemeridian, means AM. From night 12 hours to morning 12 hours. Okay. So it is AM. And PM means what? Post meridian means what? Midday 12 hour to midnight 12 hours. Yes. So midday 12 hours to midnight 12 hour, that is we can call as post meridian. Okay. So here post meridian means here that midday after 12 o'clock to night 12 o'clock, that is we can call as post meridian, that is PM. Understood? Okay. It means you can be classify what you will be right now here. Those will be classifying which are the activities comes in the morning time and which are the activities comes in the evening time. It means here AM, here PM. Okay, so you can be mention that. So one of the activity they can given here. See, observe the following figure. In the figure, the clock is showing the time of Anita going to a school. Right, anti-meridian or post-meridian? Yes. So in this picture, see here. So here Anita is going to school. At what time? 10 o'clock. So it's anti-meridian or post-meridian? Morning 10 o'clock. That is anti-meridian. AM, she is going 10 o'clock AM to the school. Yes. Okay. Another one activity they can be given here. So Ramaya is a farmer. Observe the following figure in which he is going home after completing his work. He went to for land here for his field and he did a work and he completely completed that work. He'll come back. Yes. So come back to a home. So after completing his work, the time is shown in the clock. At time, exact time, that is we can call as what we can call? Yes, we can call straight line. That is 6 o'clock. Yes, so after he is completing his work and will come back 6 o'clock, that's a AM or PM? This is PM. In the evening he will come back. Yes, okay. Next they can given here. So we will be observe here. They can two of the examples they can be given. Time in a 24-hour clock. Yes. So first one. So in the railway timetable, the departure time of the train is written as 18 hour. What is the departure time of the train in a 12 hour? What we will be do here? Yes. See the train timing, they can be written here. Okay, written timing, departure time, that is 18 hour. What is the departure time in the 12 hours? So that is a 24 o'clock time, that is. Now we will be converting, that is in a 12 hour time. Okay, 12-hour clock. Okay, so here what we will be do? 18 minus 12 we will be do. So we can take, that is 6 PM. That is post meridian. So that is 6 hour. We can call as 6 hour. Next one they can given here, that is question. In the railway timetable, the arrival time of the train is written as 15 hour. What is the time in a 12-hour clock? That is arrival time is how much they can given here? 15 hour. That is 24 o'clock. Okay. So here we will be converting 12-hour clock. Okay. So what we will be do here? 15 minus 12. So we can get answer 3 PM. It means post meridian. You can call as a 3 hour. Yes, understood this one? Okay. Yes, so they can given here exercise 14.2. Yes, we'll do the exercise 14.2. Exercise 14.2. Yes. So write the following time, anti-meridian or post-meridian. Yes. First one they can given here, AM or PM. First one, evening 4:50. So it's anti-meridian or post-meridian. Evening they can mention here already. So evening means here post-meridian. Next, morning 7 o'clock. Morning 7 o'clock. Yes, so morning 7 o'clock means how we will be write down here? So we will write, that is AM. That is AM. Yes, here they can be given here 13 o'clock, 24 hours. So 13 o'clock. 13 means how much? 12 it complete. 12 after which number it comes? Which time start from? Yes, that is 1 o'clock. That is PM. 1 o'clock, that is PM. Yes, next one they can given here. How much? 17 minus 30. So 17 minus 30, how it comes here? So we will be calculate that is. So what it is comes here? 17 hours 30 minutes minus 12. Yes. So what it comes? 17 hour 30 minutes. So how we will be complete? How will we do this one? 17 minus 12. Yes. 7 minus 2 is 5. So it comes as here 5:30. The time 5:30 means it is PM. Understood this one? Okay. Yes, students. Next one, that is second main, they can given here. So second main, Lakshmi's daily activities in the given is given. Write in anti-meridian, post-meridian, convert a time to 24-hour clock. Yes, 24-hour clock we will be converting. So what we will do here? Lakshmi get up in the morning at what? 6 o'clock. Morning 6 o'clock she is get up in the morning. So it means it's anti-meridian or post-meridian? It's anti-meridian. Yes, because it's a morning. Next, takes bath in the morning at 6:30. That is also anti-meridian. She helps her mother to do the household work from 7 to 8:30. 7 to 8:30 morning. That is also AM. She goes to school in the morning 8:30. That is also AM. She takes lunch at 12:30. After 12 we'll call as a post meridian. Yes, so that is we can call as a post meridian, PM. She goes to play at 5:30. That is also post meridian. She sleeps at 9 o'clock in the night. So that is post meridian. Understood? So you will be converting these all into 24 hours. Okay. Yes. Next one they can given here, third main. Solve they can given here. Okay, only solve. In the railway timetable, the departure time is written as how much? They can written as 19:30 hour. So write this as per as 12 o'clock. 12-hour clock. Yes. So what we will do? So 19 minus 12. So we can get here how much? So 9 minus 2 is 7. So 7:30 hour. Yes. So that is 7 hour 30 minutes. Okay. Yes. Next one. The arrival time of an aeroplane is written as 20 hour. So its return time is 20 hour. So you will be convert as per 12-hour clock time. So 12-hour clock time means what we will do here? 20 minus 12. 10 minus 2 how much? 10 minus 2 8. 1 minus 1 0. It means it is 8 o'clock. Yes, 8 hour. Understood this one? We will be subtract 12 hour from the given hour. Okay. So we can get answer, that is 12-hour clock time. Understood this one? Yes, students, I hope you understood up to here. So tomorrow we'll continue the rest of this lesson. Thank you for watching.